afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, November 10th, 2018. You probably can feel the immense shift that's happening with each and every one of you. Sense it. Enlightenment, joy, bubbling up. You cannot not do this. It is inevitable. And each time that you get that bubbling up of joy and bliss and happiness and free spirit floating like a butterfly, and your cynicisms, your negatives, your ego-motivated thoughts and feelings, your mind controlled by your own mind, starts letting go its grip on you, because you're moving into the heart mind and understanding that you feel, you see, you breathe through the heart mind, you experience through the heart mind. That doesn't mean you totally ignore the mind, but you know and you become aware of the fact until you can master the mind, you're to step out of the mind and exist through the heart mind. Once you know that you're into that, because all of you are moving there if you aren't already in center of it, and to be immersed in a total sphere, if you will, of lightness, of buoyancy, where you don't feel heavy. You're not heavy anymore. You're not weighted down. You see the false construct of a matrix, a lie of the life that we've existed in forever and ever. And coming out of that, for most, can be quite exhilarating that are awake. You start realizing, and my thoughts as they come in are, you realize that you have a whole new life, a whole new existence. And not in this one, not in this constructed, false, low vibrational frequency matrix that we have been thrusted into for so very long. And you begin to see, you begin to start understanding that you look beyond the surface of everything. Look beyond it. Seek out the essence, the values, the reality of it. The reality of it is that you can create anything you desire. The construct of this world says you cannot. That's impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. And that's this meditation. Nothing's impossible. Nothing. But we've been trained throughout thousands and thousands of years to believe that things are impossible. They are not. And when you can embrace that from your very heart mind, you will begin to see clearly your path to total freedom, exhilaration, happiness, joy, and bliss. You imagine that you spend your time creating vibrant, flourishing, expanding, spectacular values for the humanity, for the inhabitants of this planet. You never stop. You enjoy it. You're doing things that you enjoy that you never thought you could do because your ego and your mind said you couldn't do. Can't do that. Can't make money with that. Can't do this. That world is behind you. It no longer gives you encumbrances. You are spectacularly free. And you begin to move up into the direction of super creativity. Picture this, thinking about all the children who can be guided to realize as they grow up outside the matrix, and they're given guidance so that they can expand and flourish and continually create wonderful technologies for humanity. Wonderful things. Always. Everyone. Think about that kind of a life. It's just absolutely shiny. It's silvery. You can't describe it. It's just so fulfilling, so rewarding. And you're giving, yet at the same time, you're receiving. And our effort here, our loving path, is to wake humanity to this new world, this new life. And it's to get them so that they too are vibrating into the direction of I can create values, I can create anything I desire that's going to be good for humanity, that's going to help them, whatever it may be. It's not going to implode the environment or the ecosystem. It's going to be loving, caring, and giving technology. Always. There's always something that we can create to assist us, to help us in a good way, in a good way. So, nothing's impossible. For any of you, any of us, nothing's impossible. And once you know that deep inside of you in your heart mind, you'll know it, see, because when you say it, there's a little bit holding you back. That's a little bit too fantastic, the mind and ego. No, that can't be. You know, where are you going with this? And once you know when you're freed and you've broken through that bondage, the reason you've freed yourself from the bondage, you won't have that feeling anymore. You will not have that foreboding feeling that, oh, am I being silly saying this? Or, oh, that's not, no, that won't happen. I'm being crazy. See, those are the things that keep you at bay, that entertain you and keep you confused. And lacking in confidence. Every one of us should have the highest without ego confidence we could possibly imagine. Because we were created to create. And boy, do we do a good job of it. We can create anything. And we will expand and continue to create. And out of this world, into this new, anything is possible world. It's just absolutely mind-bending when you are immersed in it. You then see things so much differently. You review things with yourself and your life so much differently. If there's something that you desire for yourself, that you want to act out and do, that is loving and caring and doesn't harm humanity and it doesn't harm the environment, do it. Don't allow things to keep you down. This is an expansive process for all of humanity, all of our brothers and sisters, every single one of them. I don't care where they're at or what they're doing. Every one of them. And our job is to elevate all of humanity, help them awaken, which we're doing. So if you will, go to your place where you will not be interrupted and relax. Be in the moment. Quiet your mind. Just listen. Totally relax. Let everything fall aside. You're in the moment. Just concentrate on moving in. Let your imagination absolutely expand expand with no constraints. Imagination should have zero restraints. It should be able to flourish and expand unendingly, continuously. I encourage all of you with great eternal love to let your imaginations, embrace them, give them deep eternal love, and let them flourish continuously. Exercise your imagination. Nothing's impossible. And as you are relaxing and I'm talking, you want to breathe. You want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. When you inhale, you want to hold it. 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale. You want to do this about 6 times. And as you breathe in divine positive energy, you're being reinforced from your heart, mind, and your divine essence to expand and flourish your imagination, your creativity, your desires. Don't allow yourself to be held down any longer. You ever notice that when you fear doing something because something may, what if I do this and then this happens, that happens? You're creating the very thing that you don't like to have happen, which is sabotaging yourself. Eliminating your joy and happiness because you have already brought this in. The ego and the mind brought it in. So flourish as you breathe in. Expand the imagination. Let go of all the restraints, all of the shackles. Let them drop and disintegrate. And be as free as a bird. Fly high. Accelerate off the planet, beyond. Go anywhere. Do anything you choose to help and assist the inhabitants of this planet. This is wonderful nurturing. It is expanding deep, deep eternal love. It is joy and bliss. It's prosperity. It's abundance. It is absolutely tremendously powerful. And it is you, each one of you. And as it expands, and it will always expand, and it will always grow, and it will always touch the heart minds of others. That's how important each and every one of you are. So as you flourish, you exhale, and as you exhale, these are all the shackles, the restraints, the conditioning, the mental strappings, the emotional strappings. Let it all flood out. You have no use for it. If it doesn't serve you in joy and bliss and happiness and giving and sharing and supporting yourself and humanity, you don't need it. It will burden you. It will pull you down. It will cause you doubt. It will cause you fear. As you know, as I say those words, that's exactly what they do. And then you expand. Again, you say, I don't have any need for that. I send all of you deep eternal love, but you're gone. I have no need for you. No necessary interaction at all. You serve me no goodness. And so it's gone. And you step outside your mind. You embrace your heart mind. You watch your mind. But you don't activate, you don't participate in the thoughts that you have no need to. They serve you no purpose. And now we go in through the heart, mind, through the chest. We go in deep and up, deep and up. And as we're doing this, we immediately find ourselves encased in a perfect sphere of the golden white pink light of prime source creator God's deep eternal love. Archangel Raphael's emerald green, healing, flaming light. And the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, all encasing you, swirling around, moving through you, above you, around you, protecting you. And the prime source creator God, deep eternal love, is the only thing that can penetrate that, which adds to it. We see our higher self next to us. We embrace our higher self. We are immediately joined and one. We are elated, joyous, expanding, experiencing. And that's where our place is in joy and happiness and bliss, prosperity, goodness. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle and we float up above the planet. And as we float up, we call upon all of the light beings from all galaxies, solar systems, universes, all dimensions, all existences who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of the archangels, the seraphim, the cherubim, the archetypes. We call upon all the angels who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We expand even further as our circle grows and becomes brighter and more intense. We call upon all of the inner earth, hollow earth inhabitants of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed on, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love. This is from everyone we invite. They must be of eternal love and from deep eternal love. And all of the loved ones that you have known in past lives, we ask them to join us in this meditation. We call upon the fairies, the sprites. Call upon the gnomes, the elves. Call upon the unicorns. We call upon the Pegasus. We call upon all beings, all sentient life of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all of the ascended masters, all of them of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We call upon all the galactics, all the star nations who are in our solar system to assist us, humanity, to ascend, to shift into the brighter light of existence, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We are brighter than all the suns and all the universes. The darkness of space is now the lightness of space. We see our meditative sphere hovering, floating, shining, shimmering, full of the deep, eternal love of prime source clear God's golden, white, pink light. Archangel Raphael's emerald green flaming healing light. The purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire. Even the golden sickle of beauty, grace, and deep eternal love. Of peace. Floating, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. We can feel the vibration, we can feel it saturating us. The power is immense. We feel the rain coming down over our heads, saturating us, a warm feeling going through our bodies, through our tissues, through our physical being, from head to toe, expanding, flourishing. The joy is amplified, extended. The bliss is paramount. And we begin to understand and we feel our acceleration of ascension, of advancing upward and into a higher frequency. We send this of a energy of our sparks, of our true God spark, to all of humanity, to all inhabitants of this planet, to assist them and help their higher selves assist them into eliminating the matrix shackles of this fabricated world that no longer, nor has it ever served any of us. We send this deep eternal love and this washing and this transmutation, the purple transmuting flame, over all inhabitants of this planet to free them from the bondage, to free them from the entrapment, from the lies, from the falsifications, from the injustices, so that they can expand and flourish and grow and create many wonderful values for humanity and expand their creation and expand their imaginations. Each and every inhabitant of this planet, everyone, we experience it in joy and harmony and bliss. We mold together, the flock of birds moving as one. We are moving as one. We are affecting all on the planet. They are all feeling it. They may not know exactly the source, but they will eventually. And it's pulling them up, and they're following because they can see and start to feel the bliss and joy that they've all truly desired, and all have always had it, but now they're experiencing it full-time, not intermittently. So it expands. Watch the mist, the multicolored mist, penetrate all of the inhabitants. This love, this deep eternal love, this grace, this joy, this bliss, this creativity, this imagination, all pinnacles of advancement. It is beautiful. And I will join you in meditation, and I will be back to close us out. savor it, blend with it, take it with you, expand, evolve. Not temporary. This has always been permanent inside each and every one of us. Now it's expanding outward, touching all. Take it with you throughout the day. Keep it with you always. Remind yourself of it. Into the night, into the evening, into the night, into the next morning. Experience it. There's something that you will always desire to experience, and we all can. Always. Part of our expansion. Wonderful. So, we will have a technology call, Limbic Arc, tomorrow on the Zora of Hollow Earth Blog Talk radio call, and it will be at 3 p.m. Pacific time and 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we will go over technicals about the the actual applications technology, and try to clear up any confusion there may be on how to use it. It's just a very simple application. So, through Prime Source Creator God, through your highest self, receive the greatest, deepest love, eternal love, the happiness, the joy, and the bliss expanding out with you, your creation, your imagination, all being supercharged